Well, what were we talking about? We were talking about the opening and the fact that Ron was there and hanging out. Oh yeah, we talked about Billy Morse, being there and bringing his whole catering rig down there and having a shit ton of food left over.
Jesus God, did we ever?
Yeah. So what happened to it?
Threw it away.
Just threw it out.
Oh, what could we do with it?
I knew there wasn't a whole lot you could do with it, but I mean, there was so much chicken and so much beef left.
Dude, seriously, we probably threw away $600 worth of food.
Oh man.
Literally, there was probably 50 pounds of meat left. Honestly, there was 2 full trays of that chicken.
Yeah.
And those chickens were huge.
Yeah, I've never seen chicken legs that big.
They were gigantic, man. And then there was 1 full tray of the pulled pork.
Right.
And then there was another full tray of the beans, the baked beans.
Yeah.
And then I don't think there was any coleslaw left, but there was all that food left.
Yeah, and then there was all those buns, too.
Yeah, those all went bad. I brought those home. I was going to freeze them, but then I didn't put them in the freezer one day, and then they all started getting moldy.
Wow.
And I was like, fuck. It's too bad. They were good buns, too.
Yeah, all the food was great.
The food was great. You got to admit, Billy, for as good a musician as Billy is a masterful fucking cook.
Sure.
He is so good.
Yeah, when he had the what was the last thing he called his last club?
The Foundry?
The High Five, the Foundry, the Blind Lemon, the whatever.
Yeah, Revolution.
The Foundry, where he was serving burgers and stuff. Mm-hmm. Those burgers were phenomenal.
Yeah, Bill can cook, man. Dude, his fiance or his wife, more or less his wife. I don't know if they're engaged or what, but they've got 2 kids together. So as far as I'm concerned, that's his wife.
Right.
She's my only client that I actually go to the site every time to work on her website for.
Sure.
And it's only because Billy will cook.
Yeah.
Every time I go out there, Billy cooks, and it's worth the trip.
Nice.
And she lives far as fuck. Yeah. They live far from me, but worth it.
Yeah, he brought his whole barbecuing rig down there, and they were out back barbecuing when we rolled up there at 11:45 in the morning.
Yep. How'd you like the smoker with the big pipes on it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He brought his whole barbecuing rig out there.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's real good.
Yeah, I was thrilled. More than anything, I was thrilled to meet his co-chef.
Yeah.
His co-chef Todd, because I'm a huge fan of Todd's band. Todd was in a band called Substance D.
Okay.
That did not make any noise anywhere, but they're one of my favorite bands ever. And I sort of knew that I knew that he was either in Tough or Sub D, because his last name is Chason, and I knew it was one of the Chasons is in Tough, right?
Yeah, and in Tough, right.
Yeah, and that's his brother.
Okay.
And so he was in Substance D, and Matt and I, especially me and Matt, when we were doing the metal show, we must have played Substance D 4,000 times on the show. One of both of our favorite bands. And for me, I was like a school kid. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm meeting the guy from Substance D.
Nice.
I was like, who? Substance D? What's that?
Yeah. Well, your buddy Matt, he was more than helpful in helping me with the CMS equipment.
Oh, I thought maybe in teaching you how to grow a beard.
Well, he was out there lugging speakers in and the board and just bringing.
Was he?
Oh yeah, he said, "Dude, can I come out and help you?" I'm just like, "Yeah, please." Yeah, well, here, let me grab some stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, so he was in there lugging in equipment, and hey, anything I can do to help you set up here? It's like, I'd be glad to.
Dude, my mom was so excited to meet you.
I don't know why.
I was like, she must have come up to me like 10 times. She's like, "Is Neely here yet? Is Neely here yet?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Well, where's he at? I got to go meet him. I got to meet Neely."
Sure.
And I was just like, "Yeah, he's over there." She's like, "Aren't you going to introduce him?" I was like, "No, I'm fucking busy."
She did come over and she did introduce herself, and we chatted for a couple minutes, and I said goodbye to her when she left, and nice lady.
Yeah, she was all excited. Her boy doing something big.
Yeah, nice.
She's all excited.
Yeah, what I found interesting is she was actually out there playing the games.
Oh, she loves the pinballs, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
She doesn't go, dude. She was out the week before too.
Yeah, I know. I saw you had that little video of her playing.
She was out playing. She played for like 5 or 6 hours that day and probably 4 or 5 hours on last week.
Right.
She likes the pinballs. I got a feeling that I'm going to have to tell her that she's going to have to start paying. Mom, you're running up the electric bill.
Yeah, it's all the wear and tear.
Mom, stop playing all them games. We can't keep fixing them because you keep breaking them.
Right. But yeah, overall, good showing. I would. Did you get an official count of the number of people that came last Saturday?
We were just short of 200.
Really? I thought it was 180. I thought we did discuss it, and we thought it was 180.
Yeah, it was actually a little bit more than that once we did the final count. But yeah, it was. I think it was 192.
Okay.
It was just short of 200, which was thrilling to me. And today was the big day. Because today was the day that it's not friends, it's not family, it's just people that want to fucking play.
Right.
And we did really well today. And, certainly if we do what we did today, we'll be out of business at some point. But,
sure.
For a day that just solely revolves on word of mouth and, the newspaper articles and stuff that we've done, the couple of TV things, we did really well today. We made a decent amount of money today, and we didn't have too many mistakes, and all went very well today. Ed, I think, is finally not fucking getting ready to have a seizure.
Right.
So I think we're good.
Well, not only having bands or, band guys stop out or whatever, I mean, being that you are in a very big sports town,
Sure.
somehow, some way you could, get some of the local sports celebrity guys to come out.
We're working on it. I talked to Tunch Ilkin last week about him coming out. And yeah, exactly. Well, if you're a Pittsburgh guy like I am, you know who Tunch Ilkin is.
Right.
Sadly, I had no idea who he was. I just looked up retired Steelers, and his name was the first one that came up. Right. I guess he's like the play-by-play guy or something.
Sure.
So I reached out to Tunch Ilkin. And, and I'll get Pirates or Penguins players at some point. And, another avenue that I'm probably going to pursue is like everywhere else, there's a lot of these like little independent wrestling things that go on.
Okay.
All over the place. And a lot of the guys, once they get booted out of WWE, they go and wrestle in the independent circuit. So you can get guys that people have heard of.
Right.
And, you can get them to come out there. I mean, what would be better than having like Virgil? Do you remember Virgil? You don't remember. You don't know anything.
I don't watch wrestling. Never have.
Virgil was like the bodyguard for the $1 Million Man. There's a site I actually posted on my Facebook today. It's called lonelyvirgil.net. This guy, I know I could get this guy. He goes out and does all these appearances, because he was on WWE, WWF for probably 10 years.
All right.
And was like a fairly prominent player. This guy can't give his autograph away. Like, there's a whole website dedicated to when he goes out and does autograph signings and nobody shows up.
Wow.
And people just take pictures of his empty booth with him sitting
That's got to be depressing.
Look it up. It's lonelyvirgil.net.
All right. And Jackal won. Chris, get Virgil.
Of course.
And then Jackal will be sure not to show up.
No one will show up.
Yeah.
Wait till you see this. There's like 15 different pictures of him at different places and nobody over to get his autograph.
Right. It's almost as depressing as that wrestler movie when they had those, this autograph signing things and there was maybe 10 people in the joint.
Yeah, but at least they got 10.
Yeah, I know.
This would be like the guy that wrestled before Mickey Rourke.
Right.
It's that guy. But Virgil actually was like on TV for a lot of years. I don't understand. I mean, I never gave a shit about Virgil either as a wrestling fan, but you would think somebody would want to fucking get his autograph.
Right. Well, that kind of plays true in other sports too. I was watching the Pirates the other night.
Yeah.
I was watching them play the Marlins.
Okay.
And I can't remember who the Marlins player was, but he hit like this monster home run into the upper deck at the PNC Park.
Okay.
And there was like a group of, I don't know if they were Boy Scouts or some boys group of some kind, but they were all wearing the same T-shirts, you know.
Okay.
There was probably 24 of them sitting up in the stands. And I don't know, they might have been 11, 12 years old.
Okay.
So the one kid caught the home run. I mean, they followed the ball all the way out there into the upper deck, way out in the outfield, and this kid caught the home run.
Okay.
And they all looked at the ball, and then he just whipped it back out into the outfield.
They said, fuck this.
Yeah, I don't want that ball.
Yeah, I support that personally.
I just thought it was funny. It's just like, so what?
Dude, did you see the video of the guy, it was a week or two ago, that woman, a lady caught, and like an old lady,
and that guy grabbed it from her?
Yes.
Yeah, what a dick.
Why did no guy get up and just beat his fucking ass?
Yeah, it landed in that little shrubbery right in front of the seats, and she bent over to get it, and she picked it out of there, and the guy reached in and snagged it right out of her hand.
If you were there sitting like next to him or something, would you not say, give her the fucking ball?
Yeah, I mean, that was just wrong.
I'd fight the guy. I guarantee you I would fight that guy if he didn't hand her the fucking ball. I would knock him onto the field.
Yeah, I saw that.
What a dick.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and there's other videos. I guess that's a new fad that's going on right now, because there's other ones of other dicks stealing the ball from little kids.
Yeah.
The players go to, you know how like when the players are running off the field now, they throw
toss
it into
the ball,
crowd,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
and they throw it to a kid. Well, there's all kinds of videos of fucking assholes jumping in front of the kid and stealing the ball.
Right.
It's like, you fucking dick. The ball's worth like $2. You know, fucking stop being a douche. Stop ruining this little kid's life.
Right.
Fucking assholes.
I agree.